So now we are going to discuss another problem, which is find the Laplace transform for the following waveform, which is shown below. So here you can see this signal is repeating. So it is nothing but a periodic signal. Okay. Mm, so we know the formula, right? For periodic signal, Laplace of x of t. That is the Laplace of this periodic signal is 1 minus e power minus t s multiply with x of s. So here, what is the time period? So this signal is entirely repeating, right? So the time period of this one is 0 minus 2a minus 0 is 2a. So the t value is 2a. So x of s divided by 1 minus e power minus 2a is your answer. So this is for repeating signal. So now I'm going to consider only this as my signal. Okay. This is for periodic signal. So for periodic signal, I got the answer like this. Now instead of periodic signal, I'm going to take only one waveform. Okay, that is from A to 2A. Now I'm going to find the x of x for this one. Now I'm going to apply the Laplace transform for this one. Okay. So actually, the signal, how the signal came. So this is your u of t, right? This is your u of t value, and if you subtract the signal with 1 of u of t minus 1. So if I subtract this one with this signal is nothing but u of t minus 1. So since the u of t is shifted from 1, right? So if I subtract these two signal, I can obtain this one. So this x of t is nothing but u of t minus u of t minus a. So here instead of 1, I am going to substitute a, right? A, t minus a. So what is the Laplace of this one? So Laplace of u of t, right? So Laplace of u of t is nothing but 1 by s. Okay. So for the Laplace of x of t is nothing but x of s, that is equal to the Laplace of u of t is 1 by s. So here this time shifted, so this is e power minus as divided by s. So s is for u of t. Okay. So this is your x of s. Now let us substitute in this equation. Okay. So if I substitute in this first equation, I can obtain the x of s value is equal to 1 by s, 1 minus e power minus as divided by 1 minus e power minus 2as, right? So this is your answer. So this I can write it as 1 divided by s, 1 minus e power minus as. This I can write it as 1 minus e power minus as into 1 minus e power as. So these two get cancelled out. So you will get 1 plus e power minus as. So you'll get the answer as this one, right? 1 divided by s into 1 plus e power minus ax. Because 1 minus a, 1 plus a is equal to 1 minus a square. Okay, those a represent this one here. Okay, so let us go for another problem. So they are asked to find out the Laplace of the signal x of t. Okay, and the period of this one is 1, and the amplitude of this one is also 1. Okay. So how to find the Laplace of this one? This is not a periodic signal, so you can't apply the first formula. This is nothing but a sine wave, right? So if you see, um, this is your sine wave, right? And this is your sine wave, right? And the amplitude of this sine wave is, uh, I can write it as sine, right? Sine omega t, okay, sine omega t ut, right? Since it is starting from 0. So therefore I can write it as sine omega t ut, where omega value is nothing but 2 pi of t, 2 pi divided by t. Here the time period is 2, right? So the time period is 2. So 2 pi divided by 2, since it is a repeating signal, okay. This is 4. So the time period is 2. So the pi value is now pi. So I can write this one as sine pi t u of t. Okay. So next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to subtract this signal with this one. So I'm going to take this type of signal. Okay. So how to represent this signal? Let me take this as y of t, that is equal to sine. So it start from 1. So sine pi t minus 1, right? T minus 1 into u of t minus 1. So now what I'm going to do, so you have to add this signal with this one. So if I add this signal with this one, so you will get only this one, this part alone, right? Since the magnitude of this one and this one get cancelled out. So you will get, so if I add sine pi, this t minus 1 with u of t minus 1, you will get this one. So they are asked to find the Laplace of this one. That is something but x of s. So what is sine pi t Laplace value? Pi divided by pi square plus s square, plus this is also pi divided by pi square plus s square. Since it is time shifted, I can write it as e power s. So now I can write pi plus pi divided by pi square plus s square common. We'll get 1 plus e power minus s is your answer. This is your x of s. Next, they are asked to find the Laplace transform for this waveform. So here I can see this is nothing but your r of t value, right? This is nothing but your r of t value, okay? And so this goes on, right, from t. So if I want to make the signal like this, okay, like this, then from 1, I have to subtract the signal with this one. If I subtract with this signal with t minus 1, r of t minus 1, I will obtain this type of graph. But if I want to get the signal like this, okay, if I want to get the signal like this, I have to multiply this one with 2 into r of t minus 1. Okay. So once, and now you can see my signal is going in the negative direction. Okay. So from 2, so in order to make the signal uh, from like this to this one, I need to add, okay. So I need to add, um, from 2, right? This is at 1. At from 2, I have to add this signal, that is r of t. So if I add r of t, so I will obtain the signal like this. Okay. So I can write x of t is equal to r of t. This is r of t. So I want to obtain this signal. So I have to subtract minus 2 into r of t minus 1. Okay. So if I subtract only r of t minus 1, I will obtain this type of signal from here to here. So if I subtract minus 2 of r of t minus 1, I obtain this signal, okay, from here to here. So after that, I need to add r of t minus 2. So in order to get the signal like this. So if I take the Laplace of this value, okay, so the Laplace of x of t, that is nothing but x of s. So Laplace of r of t is 1 divided by s square, because it is a t, okay, minus 2 divided by s square. So it is time shifted, so e power minus s plus e power minus 2s divided by s square. So the answer is 1 minus 2 e power minus s plus e power minus 2s divided by s square. So this I can write it as 1 minus e power minus s the whole square divided by s square. So that is nothing but 1 minus e power minus s divided by s the whole square. So this is your x of s value. Okay. So I hope this video is useful for you. Thank you very much.